What's up, guys? New day here in the shop. Today we are going to be working on the 78 Ford. So what this thing is 78 Ford. It is a super cab, and I ended up putting a Dana 80 in the rear end. It's got Super Duty leaf springs, compound turbo, 12 valve. It's got that 215 horse, 12 valve with a P pump, 2008 Super Duty suspension with a Dana 60 in the front.
Yes!
I mean, it's going to turn out to be a pretty damn nice truck at the end of it. So I got a 2007 Super Duty power steering box.
God damn.
That is the chore for today. So the problem that we're having is I mounted it the first time that worked real good for the 400 that was in here. But now that we put this 12 valve, there's not a whole lot of room right here.
Well, duh.
It's hitting the timing cover. So what we need to do is shift it, cut this off, shift this back about, it needs to be about here, and probably down just a little bit. I'm thinking this hole here is going to end up being almost this hole here. Yeah, it's trial and error. It's one of those things. There were some mistakes made right there.
For emotional support, we'll just tackle this thing together one little baby step at a time.
I got to cut that all the way off, and then cut this backside up, and then get that new template made for that, and moved back about 4 inches. I know, it's only 4 inches.
Yes!
4 inches is a lot when you're talking about steering
How you doing?
and everything working just right with each other. All right, so you can kind of see what I'm dealing with here. It's hitting there, so what I need it to be more something like that.
It's like this, baby.
Anyways, you guys kind of get the gist. This 50-pounder goes in there.
God damn, that's a big bitch.
I think first thing I need to do is get that cut off of there. It's amazing how much grinding it takes. That's about 3 hours worth of work. It's amazing what YouTube does.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I got this all templated out. It's gonna go in there kind of something like that. It's gonna bend over around over here, come across the top. I'll weld all this, and then the 2 bolts here will come out for that gearbox. I left those so it'd be on the back side of this plate, so that when you go to tighten it down, it's got a backer on the back side of it. Let's get this set up on this piece. I'll plasma cut out that, and then find the perfect spot for that hole and drill that over there in the drill press.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Ow!
He fucked up.
God bless him. Alright, well, that's sharp. Everybody always asks if I burn this cardboard up when we plasma cut. It hasn't failed me yet. So if you can see that, doesn't really burn that up at all. And a little bit of grinding, and you are right where you want to be.
All you gotta do is just tap it in.
Do this so I can find center. We're close enough to center. Got the old dichrometer out.
Bam, 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 bam.
I trust that. If you could see, I set it at 21 degrees coming off of that steering box, going into this knuckle right here. It's a pretty good location where it comes right down in, right through there. And I think next step is final weld all that stuff.
You got me feeling like a firebolt high in the sky, looking like a thunderstorm. Oh, here we go, go. You're easy to remember, so hard to forget. Baby, it's a coward way you strut. How could I not worship every inch your feet have touched? Baby, run away with me. You kill it lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All the crazy. You make my heart believe there's only one of you, baby. Run away with me. Don't leave me lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All the crazy. You make my heart believe.
One eternity later.
It's all welded in, bolted on. Got my steering rod all the way up to my column in. Got the steering arm coming down, all tied in. Turned out looking real good. If you can see my track bar there and my steering arm, that's about as close as I could get it without reinventing the wheel. So that's what the steering box is sitting at, is 22 degrees. And that's after, you know, that could change a little bit, so it still has to put a flatbed on it and everything, but somewhere in that ballpark. Let's say from the radiator support to that first bolt, it's about 13 1/4. That's going right here. You can see there's just a little bit of space, just enough for that thing to sit in there. Bolted here, up there. It's in 3 different spots, and I feel like that turned out pretty good. So now the 78 Ford has a crossover steering. So I can tell you that was quite a bit of damn work, putting a 2007 steering box into a 79 or 78 Ford. But as you see the way this build is going, it's worth it, because I mean, just everything involved with this truck. This is going to be my daily driver. It's going to be my tow pig. It's going to be doing a lot of things. So I think it's going to work out pretty good when it's all said and done. So anyways, like, subscribe, do the little ding dong things that YouTube wants you to do, and don't forget, if you don't start a project, you damn sure ain't finishing a project. So get off your damn ass, go start a project. that was my project, and I got her done. We'll be seeing you guys later.